Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to round 3 of the F1 Mana career mode. How are we all doing, chat? Apparently Hajar's just crashed in practice. I literally turned it off about 4 minutes ago. What has Hajar done? I can't see what Hajar's done IRL. I was hoping that we'd start this out kind of as free practice 1 was winding down. Oh, that's painful, Cam. That's painful. Oh, he's stacked it at the swimming pool, has he? I tried to tune back in and they're just showing adverts constantly, which is a shame. Calstone, welcome in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Resubscribe for 6 months at tier 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. We got Dart, we got generic username, we got Merker, we got Smurf, we got Cam. Hey, not a problem at all. Not a problem. Generic username. We've all got stuff going on. Can we have a look at this crash for Hajar then? I just want to see what he's done before I go any further. That's kind of... Literally, I was just about to go live and then I saw the message come in, Hajar's stacked it. Which is a shame, because it felt like after Miami he was a bit down. And then last weekend at Montreal he seemed to kind of get back on his feet again. Oversteer and crash, did he? Okay. So I just want to see one replay of it, and then we'll kind of get on with everything. Harassed! Thank you for the follow. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. I guess we'll do some admin chat whilst I try and wait for this. So he's destroyed the front wing. The rest of the car, seems, at least on the front end, seems alright. Was it a big hit? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of trying to pick stuff. It is certainly Bottle Job 212. I'm back once again. We got 4 streams in a row, because here we go. So what's he done? Whoa! Ah, yeah, that's... Oh, he's rear-ended it as well. I didn't realise that the whole rear end had collapsed. He has destroyed the car. That's brutal, man. Way too hot on the way in. Way too hot on the way in, chat. And yeah, not a surprise. He's destroyed that. Ah, yeah, that's a bad one. That's a bad one for Isaac. He didn't need that this weekend. He did not need that. Like I said, that's a real shame, because I like Isaac. I really want to see him do well. But obviously, yeah, we're back once again, though, like I said, with the Mana career mode. So I'm hoping we can try and bag more points. We'll wait and see. It's not a guarantee, but so far, we've done okay. We've done okay this season. I think we'll do all the admin bits before I head into the Grand Prix. So, what have we got? Title sponsor loyalty is growing. We have secured a more favourable partnership. We've gained some new benefits. Wonderful. And then if we head over to the corporate side of things, we've got something done there as well. So I guess that's good news. We've got a bit of cash money. So I'm just going to keep trying to slap on upgrades as quickly as I can. I guess we want to keep trying to target the... allows you to develop 2 upgrades at the same time. I think that's really important early on. So I don't know, have we got any other upgrades on at the moment? Can I do any workforce? I've maxed out all of my workforce stuff, so I can't do anything there. But yeah, we've got parts, we've got stuff all working as we would expect early on. It's sad how much better my team is versus driver career. You reckon, Stazzy? I'd say driver career mode is better than my team personally. I'm not a big fan of driver career on this game. So what have we got? We've still got some research going on. So we got 1 day left on the front wing turning vanes. Then the chassis, we can't do anything else. We've got the air filter going, and we've got the gearbox. So we're basically cooking on all cylinders at the moment. We're just very limited in what we can do. So there we go. We'll get that. We have a part or 2 ready for development. It's just so much micromanagement.
Let's get that in motion, shall we?
Right, we'll get that working ready for next weekend. So now I can spend more R&D trying to get another research project going. The highlights will go on YouTube in the next few days. I'm going to send round 1 over to roll very soon. I might actually get that uploading once I've done this stream. Just so I don't forget. But yeah, there will be highlights from this series as well. So yeah, we've got more upgrades going on. That's all okay. So what are we waiting on? Cable assembly. So we can try and get that now working. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that yet, because obviously we don't have any spare development. I said there's just so much random stuff. So why is now morale low? So we'll do... I guess we'll do that. Intercooler positioning. That should be done ready for Bahrain. It's just so much clicking in and out of menus. I think that's what annoys me the most. Are you going to be as behind as the Hulk career mode? Hopefully not as far behind, but probably still fairly behind.
Hey, Chief.
CJ
we've
Motorsports
got
will call in.
multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them.
I'm a fan of the way the new cars drive. I like them. Ooh, first upgrade going on then. So what we'll do is we'll give Dirksen the upgrades. Nice and early on. And chat, luckily, the mod now for Mana is working in with the team names. The team over at the way like the mods work on the game over at Venturi have fixed it now, so all of the team names work. But still, Aston Martin is ahead of Cadillac for some reason. I don't know why. So we'll get a couple more bits developing. So we'll do that. I can't rush any upgrades. Oh, and then we can get both intercoolers going. So I need to unlock, like, dual development as well, don't I? So we basically got everything cooking at the moment. We're getting there. I'm relearning my team as best as I can. Any other facility improvements? I don't think so. No, that's fine. Right, okay. I think we're good, chat. I think we're good. I haven't actually seen the yellow Audi livery. I haven't actually had a look at it. Like, I haven't seen any social posts about it or anything. So I don't know about the Audi. I feel like in the 40 minutes I was watching a free practice as well, I never actually saw it on the TV screen. Which is a bit of a shame. Because I do need to take a look at it. Right, there we go. Everything's working. Top drivers should be able to pick your teammate. As a bad driver in a major construction, you should have a lot of pressure. I guess this is the thing, though, isn't it, with modern F1 games, is they're kind of designed to be fairly easy and approachable. Like, they want... Obviously, F1 want people playing the official F1 game. So they are going to make it a bit easier to pick up. Everything like that. But I understand, like, some of us really want... It's why I think F1 CE, that game's still fun. Because some of us do want, like, a more hardcore game. But not everybody obviously wants that. Right, I think we can do one more upgrade as well. Wonderful. So we're getting stuff slowly going early on. Obviously, we've got so much R&D still. I'm not really R&D limited early on. It's just about time. I'm enjoying the DLC, Whitfield. I'm really enjoying it. It does depend on how much like you enjoy playing the F1 game anyway, but I think it's a worthy upgrade, personally. And for £25, I don't think you can do too wrong. But that's obviously my thoughts and feelings on it. Obviously, I play the game for a living. So, you know. Right, should we do the intro then, chat? I think we'll get on with the video intro, so I don't forget. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome to round 3 of the F1 26 Mana My Team Career Mode. Yes, we return this weekend back at the Suzuka circuit, of course, back in Japan. And it's safe to say, if you missed out on the opening couple of races, go back, check them out. China was a very mixed bag for us. There was a lot of highs, there was a lot of lows, but we did end up recovering for some points as well by the end of the afternoon. I believe it was a P8 finish last weekend out, so we're slowly building up some momentum early on. Alex Dunn in the points in the opening 2 Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, despite DNFing from Albert Park, is already leading the World Championship, 1 point clear of Andrea Kimi Antonelli, who is a further 1 point clear of Charles Leclerc, but Oscar Piastri, George Russell, Isaac Hadjar, Lando Norris, and even Lewis Hamilton are all very, very tight up at the top of the table there. 14 points covering our top 8 drivers is rather mental early on in this campaign. Constructors-wise, though, Red Bull leading Mercedes. They're also tied on 53 points apiece. Ferrari not too far behind, just ahead of McLaren. Then there is a bit of a drop back down to Atlassian Williams there. Liam Lawson, a huge result in his V-Carb, has bolstered the team up to P6 as well overall, ahead of Alpine and Mana there, with obviously Haas with the final point as well. Caddy, Audi, Aston Martin, all yet unable to score a point so far this season, but I'm sure, give it a few more races, and we will start to see a bit more spice from some of those teams as well. But Obviously for us this weekend, though, you know, returning to Japan, obviously, you know, the scene of Jules Bianchi is unfortunate. Obviously, what ended up being a fatal crash as well. So our thoughts and feelings are always with Jules. Gone, but never forgotten. Far more importantly than any racing. But I'm hoping we can go out this weekend and try to make him proud. Right, chat. What are we looking like performance-wise? So, where are... Oh, actually... Wait, did I know this existed? Oh, we don't... Wait, we don't have a rivalry. No active rivals. Okay. I mean, we've got a perfect reliability record so far. Let's have a look. So, assign upgrades. So, yeah, we're still not far behind Williams and Audi, are we? We're pretty much there. Alpine apparently have got the best of the rest right now. Hey, welcome in, Dan. I hope you're doing well, sir. Right, let's go. So, I'm actually going out to play football this afternoon, chat. So, if we get a retirement, I won't be able to do a second race. Because I've got to be out for... I've got to leave the house at 4 PM. So, even if we get, like, a mechanical failure, unless it's incredibly early in the... Oh, no, it's because it's Bahrain next anyway. If we get a mechanical failure, I can't do another race today. I apologise. Oh, it's not that sophisticated, Dan. It's just 5-a-side. Chroma in on a 55 stream streak. Oh, what is that weather? What is that weather? Okay, that's alright. Dry to wet could be interesting. So we might be waiting on the rain towards the end of the afternoon. Yeah, Lewis is doing well. He's come out the gate swinging this weekend. I'm really hoping Lewis is kind of trying to go into Monaco this weekend with like a balls out. Just, I'm going to try and go for it. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But I'm going to try and basically go for the win. Because it's probably the first time in quite a few years where Lewis feels like he's got a car that can win Monaco, but he doesn't have to worry about the championship. I've always got sunnies, Bradson. I've always got the sunnies. Yeah, a little bit of rain at the end. That's okay. We can deal with that. Is the notifications working again, chat? I accidentally disabled them yesterday, but I think I enabled them again. Let's have a look.
So many champions have been
Yeah, Twitch
crowned.
alerts should
Let's
be
get
on.
the weekend started then. It's practice in Japan.
I think it's working. Pretty certain it's working. I think I've got it back up. I don't know. Yeah, I said I was going to start upping the price of sunglasses. Inflation is a real thing. Sorry, Bradson. Sorry, sir. Right, let's go. So, Suzuka then is a really weird track on this game with the battery management now. Because you basically have to obviously use it all in the second half of the lap. So you've just got to be careful in the first half. Make sure you got the bite through the S's. But obviously you do tend to carry a bit less speed. I'm going to up the wings slightly. But we'll give that a whirl first of all. We'll go from there. Well, my bold prediction, I think, for this race, Jamie and I have each been allowed one extra prediction. He went Perez to score a point. I said Alonso. So we'll wait and see if any of those come true. Yeah, Baku IRL is going to be... I mean, I suppose you've got a lot of places to recharge the pack in Baku. It's just going to be the front straight. It's going to be awful. You're basically going to have to save everything for the front straight. And then just slowly charge up the pack around the rest of the lap. That'll probably be the play. I was reading somewhere, though, apparently Aston Martin are worried that if they go below 40 miles an hour, the synchro on the gearbox dies. So it might genuinely be in Aston Martin's best interest to wait miles behind on lap 1, so they don't get caught up in the hairpin. So far, though, this car feels good. I mean, I'm only through the S's once, but the man has felt pretty responsive so far this season. It's felt very, very good early on. So we have got some updates to the livery as well, which is very, very cool. Dutch Nice Man with 5 community subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. If you've been given a community sub, make sure you thank Dutch Nice Man, chat. Thank you, sir. And enjoy all of the new emotes. Vince as well, coming in with a follow. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, though, Dutch Niceman. So, mainly purple so far. Yeah, the Aston Martin can't go too fast. It can't go too slowly either, apparently. It's perfect at being... Oh, I wouldn't even call it mediocre, though, would we? The Mercedes engine in Spain will be interesting. Because the engines now have been nerfed, aren't they? Or Mercedes, like, 18-to-1 fuel ratio is no longer allowed. So it will be fascinating to kind of see... Because obviously Monaco is basically irrelevant. Monaco obviously is such a non-power circuit anyway. That it's just something you got to keep in... It's not even something you keep in your mind. I think it'll bring Ferrari a bit closer. I think McLaren will be a bit closer as well. Although obviously McLaren are using Mercedes engines. But I don't think it's suddenly going to be Mercedes on top. How wild would it be if Hamilton wins Monaco, man? I know I shouldn't believe, but it would be cool. I think Aston should borrow an F2 engine. The F2 engine is still slower. It's actually the chassis is quite good on the F2 cars now, I guess. Relative to F1. Oh, that curve is horrible. Luckily, we can make up a load of delta towards the end of the lap. Yeah, I think Madrid later on this year, I saw someone ask about that a minute ago, whether there'll be loads of red flags. I doubt it in FP1, because everybody will be just underdriving so much to learn the track. It's not like Monaco, where obviously, yes, it still ramps up a lot. But obviously, everybody that's raced at Monaco before knows where they're going. Like, you've at least got a baseline idea with Monaco. What you tend to see on the new F1 circuits is obviously everybody takes it really easy. Because you just don't know what the track is. Like, you don't know how accurate the simulator will be and everything like that. And obviously you want to get as much seat time as possible, so you take no risk. And we're still back in the group already. And now we'll dump some battery. Yeah, the chicane corner cut of Madrid is hilariously stupid. Again, I don't know how EA didn't test that. They should patch it fairly quickly, but it is so stupid. There we go, so far though. First couple of practice programs are feeling pretty good. Okay. Obviously, we won't be as top speed limited as we were in Shanghai. Good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Well, is there another red flag in FP1? Or have they just ended FP1 from Hajal's red flag? It is kind of similar to the Singapore Sling, isn't it? I never really thought about that. I guess you kind of forget the Singapore Sling's a thing. Such a long time ago now. Oh, Fernando's gone. What's Fernando done? How has he been exiting the tunnel? Hey, welcome in, Spencer. Dropped it under braking. Aye, not the rear, sorry. Into the next chicane, not leaving the tunnel as such. I know where you mean. That was what threw me off then. I thought like he'd understeered out of the tunnel. Or something. I was like, that's a very odd place to have a crash. But that's brought an end to FP1, is it? With Hamilton and Leclerc 1 and 2. Ferrari are back. A race strategy program is basically try and do 3 laps fairly quickly. Ferrari will lap the field. It's going to be like, what was it, McLaren in 2007, where it was basically just Kimi and Felipe, wasn't it? They were like a minute 8 seconds behind, and they were the only ones. I think one of the BMWs didn't get lapped either. But basically, both McLarens are like a minute ahead of everybody. This is the Red Bull Ford engine. Oh, they've just resumed FP1. I was told it had ended. With 20 seconds left. I assume they're just letting the clock run, eh? There we go. His first laps go. 2.5 seconds under the delta. That's pretty good going. So we're using about 1.3 kilos of fuel a lap. Times that by 53 laps. You're looking at, what's that? 65... 69 litres of fuel. Funny number. So that's kind of what we want to be keeping an eye on as we head into the race. And no more time laps. Yeah, Lando Norris, the fact that he's the only person ever to set a sub 70-second lap time at Monaco. We're not going to obviously beat that this weekend, but... I'm enjoying the DLC so far, Redline. I think it's good. The livery is a mod made for me. But I do need to message RK and just say if he wants to share it publicly, he's more than welcome. Because I know a few people have been asking me for it. It just obviously has the Matt212 gameplay logos on it. Yes, best of the rest in FP1. Is it Bortoletto? Ask you to put a Yorkshire flag on it. Oh, I was close. I was close. I'll take that. Right team, wrong car. I'm okay with that. So, chat, in case you didn't know, tomorrow night, 6 PM UK time, Creator Series is back. So, round 1 is obviously from Monaco as well. So, that's going to be scary. But yeah, obviously, we'll be live here, 6 PM UK time. Make sure you don't miss it. It's going to be very, very interesting with the all-new game and everything like that. It's going to be a real trial by fire. Guess how far Stroll was off the pace. 4 seconds. 4.5 seconds. Yeah, this is the year we go for the championship in CS. I'm hoping I feel like the new handling models should suit me a bit more. But it seems like people are already discovering how to, like, flick steer again, which is a shame. Look at that, 209 miles an hour. Heading towards 130R. But, of course, as the rear wing shuts again, you lose a lot of that speed by the time you get into the final corner. Right, go, go, go. There you go. That feels alright, though, so far. I mean, we've gone fastest. So that can't be a bad omen, can it, for us, surely? Car feels very, very good in practice. As always, Matt212 setups, chat. Drop us a follow over there if you want setups for F1 26. Ah, chat, I'm not playing football this afternoon. It's been cancelled. That's a shame. Right, so... Alex... that's obviously me. Duxford as well is P5. Let me just double check. The AI is still definitely weak in races. They're not that good in qualifying, though. Sorry, I'm just going to message the last 212. How can they not get people? Shocking. No football you can do, Bahrain. Not a chance. Not a chance this afternoon. I got a few other admin bits and pieces I want to get sorted out anyway. So we'll just be doing Suzuka today. We'll be back next week with Bahrain, I'm sure. Are we ready for qualifying, chat? I think we're ready for qualifying. We're already quicker than George by a 10th. We seem to be losing a lot Sector 1, but of course then we dump battery Sector 2 and Sector 3. I mean, if you left now, Dart, you could get here, I reckon. Just about. From your ends. You got, what, just under 3 hours. You could do that. Right, let's get on with qualifying.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly.
So people did get quicker
Formula
then.
1 action.
So we were a 100th of a second off Isaac Hadjar. That's okay. So Lando Norris as well, looking good. Sainz obviously looking pretty good. Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. They're exactly the ones you'd expect to be right at the front, isn't it? So that's okay. Yeah, Gillen and I will definitely have a crash at some point. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. You best believe, chat. Even if I don't need to, if there's an if we're like under a safety car and we both need to pit and I'm ahead of him, you better believe I'm going to be taking that pit stop.
A warm welcome,
Even if I
everybody,
don't
from a
need to
venue that
pit.
has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 20.
Yeah, the Williams is far too good on this game.
Phenomenal pole laps, but whose will it be today?
We've got one of the slowest cars on the grid still. Qualifying, we really noticed that. Race pace, we don't seem to struggle anywhere near as much. So we'll wait and see. Don't know what it is, but every year the F1 game makes me hate the opening couple of races. What, do you not like Australia? I like Australia. Shanghai's a bit annoying because the AI are normally quite good there. Japan's pretty good though. Bahrain's pretty good. Jeddah's pretty good. And then you get to like Miami. I think the problem is it's the sprint weekends, generally where the AI are insane. That's the frustrating bit. So effectively, rather than doing 6 races where the AI are good, you end up doing 12. And that really does zap away your brain power. Right, I would assume top times are going to be, what, 28s, 29s? Yeah, there you go, 29 flat instantly by Antonelli. So, Dirkson's done a 30.6. Let's not forget, though, he has got an extra upgrade on the car over us. It's not much, but his car, in theory, should be a little bit quicker. Let's see what we can do then. First run coming up. Of course, we want... Oh, George, a 28.4? You having a laugh? What is that by George Russell? Right, dump some battery on the run at the final corner. Obviously, it will keep just using a little bit more until we get in towards that first corner. And then from the 50-meter board, Lyco out, brake at the outside, the inside curve, sorry. Roll the car into turn 2. And weave our way up through the S's. Nice and easy. A little bit of understeer there. A little more careful with that. Oh, come on. A little bit wide over that outside curve, but that's okay. Carry the speed up into the first Degner. Again, no point braking. Just lift out, recharge the battery. Just finding those little bits of time. I feel like Suzuki is one of those tracks where it is a bit of a shame. You know, some of those corners like the Degners, it is a bit weird lifting out quite early. Just go up to 8th gear a little bit early so we start recharging the pack again. And then into Spoon. Nice and gentle once more. I will be trying to keep up with the MotoGP this weekend. I read somewhere this morning that Adrian Fernandez has been disqualified from 6 races. Because apparently Leopard were messing up their engines. But only on his bike rather than Guido Pini's. Right, oh, I've got way too much battery by the time we get back to the line. 30.9, oh, that's brutal. Only quicker than Lance Stroll after the first run. So we need to find a lot more if we want to make it through. I definitely didn't use enough battery on that lap. We need to go a bit more aggressive. Which curb do you think is the sharpest in the tracks? There's a couple of lethal ones. Turn 2 here, the outside curve as well is horrible. So you've got to be really careful of that. So Russell's gone 4/10 clear of anybody else, and he seems to have found all of that time Sector 1. He's still good in Sector 2 and then losing a bit Sector 3. So I think he's just used a bit more battery. Alonso's currently up there. Sergio Perez and Bottas are both up there on 130 flats. So, sensibly, we need to find about a second. That's what we're looking at. Try using it all before... I don't want to use it all before Spoon. But, I think we need to use a bit more before Spoon. I think I might have just Lyco'd a bit too much on that first run. But I don't know. I have got a quick guide coming out later on, chat, about how I'm managing battery on this game. Because I've been getting so many people asking me about it. So that's going to be going live on the main Matt212 YouTube channel.
1 minute to go. Right, we've been pushed down to P23.
Right, let's go. We need a big improvement here, chat. We were on pole last weekend. I don't want to be starting right at the back this time. Although the AI do tend to suck at qualifying in the wet. Right, dump that battery. We'll use a little bit more down in towards turn 1. Just try and push this a little bit more in the green. A little less Lyco that time. Roll the car into turn 1. Oh, good grip through the exit turn 2. Into the sweepers we go. Left and right, left and right. Whee. Just didn't have the confidence that the front was going to bite there. And we'll just use a little bit of battery to carry the speed up the hill. I can't afford to look at the delta. So far, though, that first part of the lap has felt really good. A little bit of Lyco there. Just make sure you get the car straight before you hit the brakes. And just dump a little bit of battery on the exit. I'm not looking at the delta. I can see we're in the green, but I'm not looking. A little bit wide, but we got it back to the apex of Spoon. Right, go, 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 go! Use the battery all the way down the back straight. 210 miles an hour. That was good. Oh, you lose so much speed through there. Right, come on. Tap the curbs nicely. I don't know how much we're up by out of the final corner. 1.3 seconds! Wow, what a lap! Come on, is that Q2? Yes! We made Q2, chat. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. That was a good lap. I mean, the fact I'm celebrating that much, barely squeezing Q2 out of it, is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, yeah, Russell fast is still ahead of Norris. Max Verstappen P3 ahead of Hamilton. Bortolesso through, both Cadillacs and both Audis through. That's quite a big surprise. Ocon through, Gasly through. We are through by 0.3 of a second over Ollie Behrman. Hadjar out as well. Both Aston Martins out. Sainz out. Lindblad out. And then, of course, yeah, our teammate Joshua Dirksen as well. So, that is huge. For a first run, the fact we found 1.3 seconds there was mad. And absolutely everything we needed. And now, to be honest, with one set of tyres in Q2, if I go quicker than anybody, it'll probably feel like a bit of an achievement. We'll wait and see. Yeah, it's 18 to 24 out in Q1, because obviously there's 7 cars. Wow, last 2-2's already finished what she was doing. I didn't think she'd be back till about 3. I'm loving the Audi engine for my team. I'm not spending so much. If I was richer, I'd go for RB. Yeah, the Audi engine, the game reckons it's really bad, but I don't actually think it is. So the sponsors on the car are modded as well. So like I said, there's no point going out earlier, chat. We've just got to do basically one glory run right at the end. So at the moment, I mean, if we did the same lap we did in Q1, we would make Q3. But I expect the AI to ramp up the speed. So we know what we're doing. We know exactly where we need to push, where we need to use the battery. We'll wait and see.
We've dropped to P17.
Remy,
P17.
thank you for the follow. Oh, any wet tyre in China is horrible, Pokedex. I had the same issues in the Aston Martin career mode. There's nothing you can do to not overheat them. On inters or on wets. Right, come on then. Let's just try and go for it. Like I said, if we beat anybody here, it'll feel like an achievement. We've got no delta, annoyingly, as well. So I'm just going to have to kind of base it on feel. You don't want to get too close to that apex curb, but you really want to use the camera on the way out. It is so satisfying when you can get the car right up against the curbs around here. Where these things are a little bit more light. They're not as agile at the high speed, but they still feel pretty good. Ooh. That was a little bit risky through the Degners. Left a bit of time on the exit as well. Oh, dips a wheel on the grass. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, I think that might be the lap ruined. We'll keep going anyway in case someone else has messed theirs up, but... yeah, we messed that hairpin up badly. Easily left a couple of tenths on the table. Oh, and again through Spoon, not getting the line. Let's try and claw back some time. Just keep the battery wide open. 210 miles an hour again. Keep dumping. You still lose all the speed anyway, so. Nicely over the first curb, nicely over the second. Back to the line. Shortest run. We still did another 29.5. It did not feel like that lap. 15th, we'll take it. We will absolutely take that. Yeah, I still say surface is the better one to keep tyres on. Bottas 8th? What? How has Bottas managed that? Caddy a cooking, chat. So Ferrari now 1 and 2. George Russell P3 ahead of Verstappen. Norris, Antonelli. Wait, oh yeah, there's George, sorry, having P3. What time did I do in Q1? I feel like we basically did identical times in Q1 and Q2. We must have been right on the money. Like, that must have been so close to identical lap times between those two sessions. But I'm happy with that. P15 on the grid. Is that my best qualifying session of the year so far? Apart from, obviously, the P1 in the rain. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Good lord. Oh, that's good. I'm happy with that. Lawson not far out, top 10 either. Again, just ahead of Bortoletto. But an Audi and a Caddy through. That is a story, chap. That is definitely a story. Right. I'm going to load into the race, though, but I'm just going to go grab a drink. Cow? Sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Right, let me... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the rain. Oops. That shouldn't matter too much. Right. Let me know if there's any grid penalties, chat. I'll be back. I feel like the loading screens are only really bad on 100% races. Like, I shouldn't be able to leave and come back and they're still not loaded.
Welcome along then
Just
to
call
the
you Cowboy.
magnificent
I shall
Suzuka
call you
International
Cowboy.
Circuit. A stone's
I did
throw
see
away
Hajal's
from
crash
Issa
on
Bay
FP1,
in the
bless him.
beautiful Japanese
That was a
countryside.
shame. That was a real shame.
Surprises lie in wait for us today at the Japanese Grand Prix.
Oh, I'm nervous for this one, chat. Suzuka's such a punishing circuit. I'm worried I'm going to make errors.
6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula 1
Yeah, man, a
calendar.
racing team
Keep
are
an
back,
eye out
Michael.
for overtakes into the
You
final
gotta love it.
chicane.
You gotta love it.
It's time to take a look
It's
at
our
starting
feel-good
grid
story of
for
F1
today's
26.
race.
Last year's game was getting Hulkenberg a title. Or
George
Hamilton is
Russell will
8th.
begin today's event
I look
in
at
pole
that. Those
position.
Mercedes
And
are so
Andrea
fast.
Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today,
Okay.
we
That's
have
quite cool. Cowboy.
Leclerc.
Hey, welcome in,
Hamilton,
Matt. I hope you're doing well, sir. You've come just at the right time.
and
So it's
Piastri,
both Mercs, both
Verstappen,
Ferraris, both
Albon,
McLarens, and then
Bottas,
Verstappen.
and Nico Hulkenberg.
So Bottas and
Lawson,
Hulk went slower in
Bortoletto,
Q3.
Pierre Gasly and Ocon. Done. Perez.
Oh, he's so
Franco
done with
Colapinto,
qualifying.
And Ollie Ben. Hadja. Alonso. Sainz. Dirksen.
Hey, welcome in, Eduardo.
Lindblad. And Lance Stroll brings
Oh,
the
look at
grid
that.
to a
Stroll,
close.
only 3/4 of a
Which
second
these
slower than
talented
everybody
drivers
else.
will come out on top
Incredible
today?
stuff by the Canadian chat.
Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see
Yeah, it was a
you
shame
again
for
today.
Dirksen in qualifying.
Anthony
I thought he
Davidson,
could have done a
you're
bit
the racing
better.
driver in this partnership, so
Look at that Mana car, man. It's so cool. So cool.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
EA haven't updated that, chat. Apparently Red Bull Powertrains is now based in Japan. I know someone had mentioned this to me before, but that is quite funny. So, even though it wasn't Honda engines for a while, it kind of made sense on F125, because they were still technically, Honda had built the engines, Honda was still maintaining the engines. Honda have nothing to do with these engines, they are Ford and Red Bull. I assume it should say, because like Mercedes engines, for example, it does say Britain is their home race, doesn't it? Your engine supplies home Grand Prix. So I assume Red Bull's either really at Silverstone or the US Grand Prix kind of be acceptable because of Ford. But yeah, that's quite funny. That is quite funny. I should race Tom. Is Tom quicker? I don't know how quick Tom is. I don't know if Tom's quicker than me. He probably is. Right, so I think that rain is going to rock up earlier. I think maybe the players start on hards. Because that rain could rock up quite early. A pit stop round here isn't the end of the world. You can recover the time. But I think if we start on the hards, we'll then see when the rain is meant to be arriving, and we'll go from there. Fuel-wise, I know I said 69 laps worth in practice, but I reckon 67 kilos should be all right. I reckon we can get that back over the course of this race. Make sure I actually select the right strategy as well. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Matt's too English to distinguish the words. Tomb. Is it Tomb? Is it Tom? I don't know. Is it, do you say Tomb, do you? Is that how you meant to pronounce his name? I've never spoke to the guy. I don't know, chat. Anyway, we've got a Grand Prix to get on with. There's a lot of soft compound runners around us. 5 red lights are on, though. Oh, a very long hole, but it's lights out, away we go. And we've done all right off the launch. Hopefully we'll get Ocon immediately on the run into turn 1. Oh, Gasly, easy. Nowhere for us to... Come on, nowhere for us to go. Oh, hey! There was no room there, Esteban. If the proximity arrow went white and he just moved me out of the way. That could have been a whole lot worse. I was like, oh, I need to get to that apex. I can't afford to give him the room. But that's annoying. That's really annoying. The AI will just move you still, it would appear. Ocon doing Ocon things. 10-second penalty, chat. Definitely a 10-second penalty. I'll return the favour. Yeah, you better move, sir. I'll just run him up the racetrack. Colapinto might get him as well, mate. That might work out gloriously for us. I've got beef with Esteban Ocon. It hasn't taken long in this series. But we have beef with Esty Bestie. Yeah, that could have been quite a disastrous one through the S's. And that's actually worked out really well now, getting us away from Colapinto. So, Mercedes still 1-2, Ferrari still 3-4 ahead of both Maccas. I think Albon's got the jump on Verstappen, though. So here we go. Whoa, easy, boys. So, Bottas now out of the top 10. Bortoletto's had a good start. Up 2. Oh, there we go. We've got the overtake mode as well. So
okay,
that's all right.
Overtake is active.
Oh, here we go. Bottas not going to give
Gonna
up on
get
it. I think
more
he's
power
had him
from the
again.
hybrid system. You know how it works.
Valtteri
Just
back
use
up in the top
boost on
10.
The next long straight to get your way past.
Beautiful. I want to see that caddy score a point. That's what I want to see today. Right, just roll it through. Nice and easy. Hey, welcome in, Corey.
Okay, so you got overtake now.
Oh, no.
Overtake
Right,
enabled.
that's what you're going to be so careful of through the first deck now. Because it's no longer even close to flat out, you've just got to make sure you're lifting out nice and early. It's a great chance to save the battery. Like, you don't have the grip in these cars anyway to get it flat. But you've just got to be really careful with it. Make sure you've scrubbed off enough speed. Especially early on. I don't really want to have a look for a move down into Spoon. Not really an overtaking place. Ollie Behrman thinks differently, but still.
Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if
So
you need
here is where you can normally gain an advantage against the AI. Unless they're attacking each other, you can really gain on them down through 130R still. Although, again, you have got to be careful on high fuel. What are you doing, Pierre? Don't fancy just having a look around the outside? Best driver to never become a world champion. Massa, Ricardo, Webber are all illegal answers. I mean, it's Sterling Moss, surely. Gotta be Sterling Moss. When are you going to publish Audi Bahrain race? So, Audi Bahrain goes live in an hour. And then the Aston Martin career mode is a little bit later on this evening from Suzuka. Hey, welcome in, Reaper. I'm doing very well, thank you, buddy. I hope you're well. So there's not going to be an Aston Martin career mode race out tomorrow, chat. Because obviously we're going to be doing CS. But then there should be one out on Sunday. Dougie? Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I probably butchered your name. Yo, Matt on a 70 stream streak as well. Sorry, I missed that one, sir. Oh, I'm not even using boost. Oops. Okay, Colapinto's just going to push me. What on earth is going on in front? Hulkenberg's got no speed. Bottas has got no speed. Ah! Gasly's just done a double overtake, and I don't really know how. Oh, no, that's our first warning. Gotta be so careful through that chicane. Oh, come on. Yeah, again, when everybody's got the boost, you just can't do anything at turn 1. It's just not a big enough braking zone to even consider it. So we're going to have to look into 130R or into the Casio Triangle. But again, these guys already, you can see how much the gap's opened up. Oh, I don't mind the coasting, to be honest. Because it helps with the rear end stability of the car anyway. Oh, that's what I was going to do, chat. No one told me about... Oh, I wasn't going to click the wrong button. I keep doing that.
No rain expected.
Oh,
No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dry
That's
seemed
good
like the
for
best
us.
tyre for now.
Oh, Bottas is on hards as well. Well, I don't want to stare at the back of Hulkenberg for too long. So, rain is not predicted for at least the next half an hour. So that would pretty much take us to half race distance. Because Suzuka's quite a quick track. Whoa, whoa, Hulkenberg! Bottas has got no speed. I've got nowhere to take it, though. What is that understeer? Whoa, Bottas. Just sliding on by Sergio even. Sergio? Hulkenberg even. Former teammate of Sergio. Right, come on, we've got to get the run. I think Bottas is going to struggle. Three wide!
Keep taking care of them.
Ah! We're going for it. There you go, double overtake back at turn 1. Kimi Räikkönen could never, chat. Right, we got to go. These two cost us way too much time. Got to go in pursuit of Bortoletto, and Gasly is going to be quick. Plus, we got a couple of quick guys behind that we need to try and scamper away from. Yeah, 24 cars at Monaco is going to be super fun. Because I'll try and do a last first. Hey, welcome in, Sosa. Hope you're well, sir. Whoa, easy. Easy. Right, we just got to try and dump some battery now, get away from Hulk. You can normally gain quite a bit there, but obviously sometimes it compromises you down in towards the final corner. Use a bit more early, and then save a bit more later on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Full of Seb. List the 2025 World Champion bag. I can go fairly far with that. I can get back to, I think, the early 80s. Doing reverse champions normally. I mean, are we under pressure from Hulk? As long as we're not under pressure from Hulk, I might be able to do this.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.3 seconds.
Yeah, we're good from Hulk. Right, how many world champions can I list backwards then, chat? So, 25 Lando, 24 Max, 23 Max, 22 Max, 21 Max, 20 Lewis, 19 Lewis, 18 Lewis, 17 Lewis, 16 Rosberg, 15 Lewis, 14 Lewis, 13 Seb, 12 Seb, 11 Seb, 10 Seb, 2009 Button, 2008 Lewis, 2007 Kimi Raikkonen, 2006 Fernando Alonso, 2005 Fernando Alonso, 2004 Schumacher, 2003 Schumacher, 2002 Schumacher, 2001 Schumacher, 2000 Schumacher, 99 Hakkinen, 98 Hakkinen, 97 Villeneuve, 96 Hill, 95 Schumacher, 94 Schumacher, 93 was Prost. Whoa, hello. 92 was Mansell, 91 was Senna, 90 was Senna, 89 was Prost, 88 was Senna. 88 was Senna. 87 was PK, if I remember correctly. 86 was Prost. Was 86? Was it 86 was Prost? I think 85 was Prost. Was it 85 was Prost and 84 was Lauda, or was it the other way around? Someone tell me. I've just overtaken Bortoletto, by the way, and I don't even really remember doing it. Did I get that the right way around? Was it 85 Prost, 84 Lauda? Yeah. 83, I believe, was it 83 PK? Or was 80? No, it was 80. No, 83 was Prost's first. No, I've already done all of 4 Prosts. Ignore that. 83 was, I want to say PK. Was 83 PK? 82. Why don't they make Vettel an icon in my team? I'm sure it's for sponsorship reasons.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car.
Was
ahead.
82 Rosberg? I think 82 was Rosberg and 81 was PK. Are those right?
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5
Correct.
tenths.
Oh,
of a lap, 5 tenths.
like I said, I can get back to the early 80s. That's when I really struggle. I know 79 was Scheckter, but who was 1980? Oh, man. Got him. No, that's not a warning. Who won the 1980 World Championship? Because I know Ferrari had a terrible year that year. After they won the title in 79. Who won the 1980 Formula 1 World Championship? I'm gonna get this wrong, I'm sure of it. Oh, Alan Jones, yeah, course for Williams, wasn't it? Williams' first title. So 79's Scheckter. 78. Was 78 Jochen? I think 78 was Jochen, wasn't it? Or was that earlier? Was Jochen actually 1970? Oh, Rim was 70. That's the yeah, that's something. It was 78, chat. I'm pretty impressed with that. I went, what was that, 45, 46 years back? 47 years, I think. Yeah, once, I mean, I was born in the year 2000, so the fact that I can pretty much go as far before my life as I was born, I'm pretty happy with. I should probably learn them. Think of a famous plumber for 78. A famous plumber? Oh, was it Andretti? Oh, yeah, Mario Andretti. Yeah, I get famous plumber. I get you now. I get you now. It's a good way to just get through some laps early on. Yeah, so it was Andretti 78, Lauda 77, Hunt 76, Lauda 75. I think it was Fittipaldi 74, Stewart 73, Fittipaldi 72, Stewart 71. Then it was Jochen 70, Stewart 69. Then I want to say it was like Phil and Graham Hill, but I honestly can't remember. Yeah, Ferraris are doing well early on. Yeah, how they got ahead of one of the Mercs? I wonder if Leclerc's on softs, because that's sometimes what they dice roll early on here. Yeah, we'll take that, chat. We'll take that. Which team won in 1952? That was a Ascarian Ferrari? What is the Mana career mode? So if you don't know, DJ, Mana was basically the last team to fold in F1 back in 2016. So we basically brought Mana Racing back with the new generation of cars for a 24 car grid. So basically for me, my dad was always into F1. He always has been. So I just basically grew up watching it. And that's kind of where I found my love for it as well. Yeah, my dad always enjoyed Grand Prix racing. So, like, some of my early... It was probably helped by the fact that I basically got into the sport in, like, 2007. So, of course, it was still free to air in the UK. Back on ITV and then the BBC. And then immediately I was a Hamilton fan. And, of course, obviously, he came into the sport the same year I started watching. And, obviously, then immediately was a world title threat. So my earliest memories just generally are Silverstone 08 and then Brazil 08. I could take you, chat, right now, back to where I watched those final laps of Brazil 08. I mean, I can't take you there at the moment, because I'm sure the people living in that house wouldn't be too happy with me just breaking in and showing you. But I remember where I was sat, watching that race. Norris is having a bit of a stinker early on. He seems to have dropped my down.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the
Will he?
drive.
Yeah, I was really annoyed with myself because I knew, literally as soon as I finished that race, after I was talking about Williams, I knew that Montoya won it in 03. I was so frustrated with myself that I didn't remember that. So they won in 03, courtesy of Montoya. Yeah, because Williams haven't won Monte Carlo much, well, 3 times, clearly. I know they didn't win 96, because obviously that was Olivier Panis. I could not tell you if they won 97 or not. Whether Hill won it in 97. No, because I don't think I don't think Damon Hill ever won it, did he? Did Jack win it in 97? Or was it earlier than that? Are we looking like 80s
Okay,
rather than
this
90s?
is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Did Keke win it in 82 for Williams? that's a bit of a reach there. Yeah, Damon never won it earlier with the remaining two. Because I know it was one of the only races they didn't win in 92. Because obviously that's the iconic one of Senna holding them off. 83 for Keke, okay. Ooh. One more. I guess like 80 for Alan Jones or something? Or do they win it in like 86 or 87? I'm on hards because it's meant to rain at some point, but I don't know when. Let's have a listen.
Conditions look stable at the moment.
No rain still
currently
predicted.
expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tire at the
Patrese.
moment.
Was it Patrese with them in 80? Or have I just plucked that name out of the air? No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it wasn't Patrese, was it? I don't know. Constructors 25 in the back. Oh, Carlos Reutemann, sorry, yeah, of course. Oh, Constructors is brutal, man.
It looks like
Oh,
we might have an
no.
issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
No, game, please, don't do this. We didn't have a reliability issue in Australia, but we had 2 in China. Don't please now give me a mechanical failure. I am still yet to get one on this game. Don't let Mana be the car that blows up. I feel like we get too many mechanical issues so far with F126. Come on, don't be an engine blow up. Even if it's just stuck in straight line mode, that's not the end of the world here. It's not doing anything at the moment. Come on, don't show me a blown up engine. Don't show me a blown up
Looking
engine.
at some imminent gearbox issues.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
no.
Watch out for jams and misgears.
So basically, chat, we had this yesterday in the sprint. It will most likely mean now that the car's going to be way down on performance. And it never fixes itself. So we might have 40 laps of absolute pain now ahead of us. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'll keep trying to push as best as I can, but we're already down on speed. Ugh, and it makes the car so much more understeery. It basically affects all elements of the car. I don't know why it tells you it's a gearbox issue. Because it's not, but still. No, I don't believe in retiring the car.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
And I want to save Bahrain for next week. Oh, no. That's annoying. If I end up down in last
I'm
place,
afraid you've been given a time
then
penalty for
I
that
might
last
retire.
incident, mate.
but we've got to keep trying to push on. At least for now. Yeah, we're already down. It's just got no bite, does it? Instantly down at the first corner. It's not a braking issue. So it basically says it's a gearbox issue. But it basically just means that the car has less straight line speed, less turning. It basically just makes it worse in all areas. I mean, I don't know what my lap times were like before we got the issue, but we're likely now going to be way down. I guess the only other thing, though, is a lot of the AI might be two-stopping. If we can one-stop this race, there might be a chance. You can already see we've lost a second to Gasly this lap. Exactly. It's really odd. It basically just makes the car handle it. It basically makes it feel like an F2 car. A slightly quicker F2 car. Audi Bahrain is live in 45 minutes. Yeah, we got a proper GP2 car now. I mean, the last Mana car that actually raced it out. Actually, the 2016 car wasn't bad. The 2015 and the 2014 cars were. But Verline legitimately got points in Austria. But this might end up being our first pointless Grand Prix. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe some reliability, bad luck for others. You never know. Oh yeah, she's understeery. She's understeery, chat. just see they're up the top of the hill. We're just losing so much ground.
Yellow
Oh,
flag.
yellows. Safety car. Oh, is that Gasly's main error? No, that's someone breaking down up in
Someone's
front.
come off ahead of
Who
you.
is
There's a
that?
Yellow flag ahead.
Is it someone? Oh, yeah, it's one of the Williams. Oh, it's Albon. Alexander Albon for Williams. He's been having a good day up to that point. That's a shame. The Williams man on fire.
Green flag.
But it's going to promote us back up to P11. At least temporarily before Colapinto goes by. How did I end up... Oh, no, Hadjar had a terrible quali, didn't he? I was going to say, I don't remember overtaking Hadjar. Yeah, the Knowing Wheel episode from Monte Carlo is now also live. Or for Monte Carlo, not from Monte Carlo. Jamie and I haven't travelled to the Grand Prix, sadly. I mean, look at that. Colapinto all the way around the outside there. That's nuts. Oh, Gasly's in. There you go. We're going to be into the top 10. I believe for the first time today. Not for
Gap to
long.
your teammate behind. 9.0 seconds.
Well, that's why we got to keep fighting. You never know. Oh, no. It's just, yeah, you just... Great. Thanks. Where was he ever trying to look for a move there? He basically just touring card me. But yeah, as I say, you can see immediately how little front-end responsiveness we've got. It just makes the car way less drivable. I'd honestly probably rather get a mechanical. Thank you, Smurf. The gearbox, I don't believe can get fixed. I'm pretty certain it's a permanent issue throughout this race now. But the fact this happened in the Shanghai Sprint as well. So you've had one straight line mode failure and now two of these fake gearbox issues. The new Mad Ring circuit, when you know when you're going, is not too challenging. It's not the easiest circuit, but it's not the worst either. Yeah, look at that. Agile gaining. I mean, there's not a chance I should be losing this much Scolopin, so I mean, it's pit immediately anyway.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, there goes
Okay,
Agile.
radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Still
okay,
no chance of
dry
rain.
seem like the best tyre
Ooh,
for now.
Agile ran wide. That should be a warning. I mean, I guess we just try and take these hards as far as we can, don't we? That's probably the goal. Hey, welcome in, Comet. Oh,
Okay,
hey.
the safety car
Oh,
is out.
Ferrari's
Safety
binned
car
it.
is
Leclerc's
out.
gone.
We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure
I
it's
think
positive.
Leclerc's actually stacked that as well. Maybe that's mechanical, but I think he stacked it.
With the safety
So,
car
second
out,
retirement
this is
of the
a
day.
good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next
What's Leclerc
tyres, but
done
we can
there?
make it
Let's have a
work.
look.
Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
Oh, his car's already
drop your
disappeared,
speed.
that's
Our
annoying.
delta's too low, and we're going to risk
I'll
a
make
penalty.
sure to
Slow
have a look at that
your pace
instant at the end,
immediately.
chat. We've gone too far now. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it. So remind me at the end of the race, we'll go take a look at what Leclerc's done. I would assume he's got on the outside curb, bottomed out, and just hit the inside wall. Because I've seen that happen to the AI a couple of times. Yeah, do we pit now? What are these tyres at? 30%. Yeah, we probably should pit. We'll go to a set of mediums. So basically, when a safety car comes out, you effectively enter low grip mode. So it basically just means that the straight line... Wait, Bottas has gone as well. What is happening in this race, man? I don't know whether, if you got a red flag, whether that would fix the gearbox. That's the only other thing. Right, come on, Hadjar, what are you doing?
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means
Yeah.
you're going
That
too
was never
fast.
gonna work.
Reduce your pace.
Let's try it, though. Agile was going way too slowly on pit lane entry. I was brave. I was definitely brave.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Yeah, as long as I don't get done for speeding.
Joshua's coming in for his stop now.
Oh, we might. Are we ahead? Yeah, we're ahead of Hadjar. I didn't realise I've jumped Hadjar in the pit lane chat. Look at that, Mana Grand Prix. Goated.
Okay, stay clear of the white line.
Absolutely
on the exit.
goated.
We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Look at that. Better pick through the Red Bull down at Manor. Glorious. Hey, welcome in, Lucas, and Ants in your pants. I hope you're both doing well. Yeah, so unlike Shanghai, though, at least we're not way back this time. Yeah, you only get the 2 fuel modes, lean and standard. No rich revs, because they don't exist IRL. Comet on a 5-stream streak as well.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
Ooh. It's so hilarious how... I mean, effectively, this car's running... I mean, it's not nothing, is it? It's only got about 500 horsepower, though, right now. It's probably less than... It's probably running about 400 horsepower in this mode, with no battery or anything. So it's genuinely not much quicker than my road car. It's a lot lighter, but not much more powerful. It's actually next to no quicker top end than my road car in this setting. I can do a top 10, but my favourite driver is Hamilton.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far.
It's a
back.
real shame you still can't get rid of the penalties in the pit lane. I hope they fix that for F1 27. I've never got my road car up to those kind of speeds. I'd be absolutely mad. But they reckon my car can do just over 170 unlimited. It's limited to 155. Yeah, we can go off lead. We've saved. We don't need to save any fuel, do we? It would be great if the mechanical issue's sorted, but I don't think it will be. But safety car should be in the end of this lap, so we should be good. Maybe I just need to invest loads in durability. Oh, was Bennett stacks it in F2, is he? That's a shame. So apparently, chat, they are still planning on implementing the F2 drivers or the F2 25 roster into career mode. If they do, that's great. If they don't, because obviously I want to do a Leo Fornaroli Road to F1 series on this game. I guess if they don't, then I'm going to have to do like a Grand Prix mode style career. And then obviously move up to F1 after that. I mean, I'm talking, Cooper, when I'm running lean revs and no battery. Not when Formula 1 cars are at full chat. Is it going to be safety car in this lap? Should be. No? Okay. Bit weird. Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's get ready to go.
Birdheim's welcome.
The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line.
Right, come on then.
Safety car in this lap.
Still got a long way to go with this race. I'll wait and see. Right, we've got to try and get Gasly off the restart. Oh no. Oh, a lot of wheel spin. Dump the battery. Are we going to be able to do anything? Go, go, go. Oh, look at that. Around the outside of Pierre. Beautiful. Right, let's find out then. How bad is the responsiveness still going to be through the S's? I mean, we are on fresh tyres, which should help. Oh, it's still bad. I mean, you can just see everybody driving away. Yeah, oh, it's so painful.
Tyre condition still looking good.
It doesn't look too bad on fresh rubber, but we should be able to attack way more. So we've already lost 3 cars, though, from this race. So it could end up still being a bit of a race of attrition. We'll wait and see. Yeah, Hamilton's up at the front now. Obviously, he had a mechanical failure last weekend, so... It's just nowhere still. I mean, I've dumped most of the battery this lap and we're still struggling. Norris is still going backwards, interestingly. I think points are very unlikely, but never say never. Like I said, with that rain potentially coming at the end, you don't know. I've got to try and get in the boost mode, but I don't think that's going to be doable. I think they're 3 wide for P2.
The car behind by around a second a lap.
Ah! Is that a Red Bull? No, it's a V-Carb. Which V-Carb is that? The State 8? Yeah, we're definitely still way down on performance, aren't we? Yeah, with the rain, we'll turn into prime Lance Stroll. That one glorious lap at Turkey. Yeah, look at that. I shouldn't have to lift out of there on next to no battery. We're causing a bit of a train already.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.3 seconds.
I want to try and get a little bit more juice back in the pack. I mean, we don't know how much, even if it is going to rain. It might not rain before the end.
No threat of rain for the time
Yeah, they're still
being.
not talking about it at the moment.
Dries definitely seem like the fastest.
We've only got
tyre
about
at the moment.
45 minutes left of this race, so if it is going to happen, it'll only be within the last 15-20 minutes. But like I said, it might not even arrive. Oh, there you go. Look at that. There goes Gasly. There goes Hadjar. There goes Colapinto. That should give you an idea of just how bad the performance is.
Boost mode is available now.
Ooh. There you go. The point stream is gone for now. Ah! Behrman's gone as well. I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, Gasly's ran wide and almost taken Colapinto out. Gasly's been going to the Matt212 school of bottling, by the looks of that. Yeah, 10-second time penalty doesn't matter when I'm 20 seconds clear. Or, another way to look at it, is a 3-second time penalty doesn't matter when I'm 30 seconds behind. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've crashed into Dirksen. No. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll try and do him a favour here and hold everybody up, but I've just given Dirksen front wing damage. No. I'm sorry, Joshua. Oh, this race is turning into an absolute nightmare. An absolute nightmare. I don't know whether he'll have to pit or not. Yeah, he's losing way too much through the corners. You know it's bad when I'm going quicker. Oh, I don't want to retire the car yet. Yeah, Gasly's gone to my school. I've gone to Esteban Ocon's school. Lots to be learned about Formula 1. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joshua. I never meant to hurt you.
Joshua's
Please
in the
forgive
pits.
me.
Joshua is in the pits.
You might be able to get a
Okay,
huge
keep an
undercut
eye on
there,
that
to be
gap
fair.
ahead, please. 4.2 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Ah! Hulkenberg. I'm going to try and help Joshua out by holding everybody else up. I'm hoping he's now trying to go to the end. I doubt it, but you never know. I mean, look at this train. Man are doing manner things, chat. We are on lap 23 of 53. There is still a long way to go. I am the main reason I do want to stick in this race, chat, is just to find out whether that gearbox issue can get sorted. I don't believe it can, but I don't think I've ever had one so early into a race that I am just kind of interested. This is basically now a testing session for the team. That's where we're at. Testing / trying to help out Doug's. Yeah, this is Aston Martin Simulator. We just want to get laps in. I mean, we've got a perfect reliability record so far against the finish. That's what we've got to try and keep hold of. We're not even halfway there yet. It takes time to learn, car guy. I play this game full time for a living. I should be fairly good at it. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, it's so bad through there. Goodbye, everybody. Ah! Oh, we've got more yellows. Or is that me? I think that's me, isn't it? I mean, I'm happy I didn't bin that properly. As I said, if we go down to last, then I might retire the car. But yeah, there's not a lot we can do with this mechanical issue, unfortunately. I mean, I create my own setups, Matt. There's a link in the description of the stream. Matt212 Setups on YouTube. Japan should be going live later today. Yeah, the timing on that. I mean, I have got damage. There's not a lot I can do about the understeer. I can't fix the damage, we're just stuck with it now. So this is a testing session. We're just trying to get laps under our belt for the team. This is a public testing session, effectively. Super Bandito, thank you for the follow. And Not a Hull, thank you for the follow. Hey, no, Spencer, have a good one. I think, is that just because of like the battery management boom? Shanghai, you've got quite a few places where you can charge the pack. And the AI are nowhere near as OP. So all left on the setups makes it slightly quicker, but makes your tyre wear worse. So basically my setups are geared to be a little bit safer, and they're kind of more designed for career mode, where you don't need to extract every last tenth of a second out of the car. You just want a setup that's quite stable and you can get laps under your belt quite easily. So they're not like the absolute all-out quickest, but of course you're not going to be doing 50 qualifying laps, are you? It's more about just having confidence in the race. Hey, welcome in, Lightning. Hope you're doing well. It can only go up from here, or I lose the spot to Dirksen. McLaren now leading. So that's got to be Piastri then to the front. You know Magnussen, what was it? Montreal 2019 was. It's the worst experience I've ever had in a racing car in my life. That's how I feel right now. Oh no! Don't hit the wall. Thank you. Dunlop's the absolute worst corner for it. Because it's just really weird the way the front end just washes out. Yeah, 50% races on most of the F1 games are always a one-stop. You just can't gain the time back up by two-stopping.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
We were P10 Matt, and then unfortunately we've got a mechanical issue. Again. So now I've just dropped down the order. There's nothing we can do about it. We just don't have the speed. So I'm basically just trying to limp the car around for a while. Senna and Goose Park. Okay. This is a new career mode. It's a new series, so the car's bound to be a little less reliable. And everything like that. So, you know, it's a new generation of racing car. You're going to have mechanical gremlins here and there. I don't know how to quite describe this one. But it basically just turns the car into an F2 car. I mean, Dirksen is going quicker than all those guys in front. Like I said, I'm just still intrigued to see about the rain. I want to believe that the rain could spice things up.
No rain expected.
Still no rain.
Expected for the time being. Okay.
So it might not even rain.
Best tire for now.
I say, chat, if we get past about lap 37 and they're still saying no rain, then we can accept it's not going to happen. So the game basically says it's a gearbox issue. What it actually does is ruin your straight line speed and your handling. It basically makes the car feel about 3 seconds a lap slower. Which, when the field spread is like 2 seconds, basically makes it impossible. So it doesn't actually affect the gearbox at all. I don't know why they say that, it's really annoying. Yeah, 100% races on a controller are rough, I bet. The hand cramp after doing that must be brutal. On a wheel, it's okay. But on a controller, that's horrible. Oh, no. Like, it's just there. It just... You feel like you've got it rotated and then it just understeers. You reckon you can get into a flow, new Dart? Fair enough. I think if you got cramp like that and you couldn't brake, you just try and mash it with your other foot. Oh, Hajar's gone. This race is a real one of attrition so far. It's an odd place for Hajar to break down. I assume that is mechanical. Be an even weirder place for him to have a crash. We're going to be back up in 19th though, chat, I guess. Go look at the positives.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No,
yeah, that's a mechanical failure.
The yellow flags.
So it's, yeah, that's our third mechanical of the day, isn't it? And obviously Leclerc's gone. Just dive bomb. Who? Who am I dive bombing? There's no one here. I'd love to be able to go faster. I'm dragging everything I possibly can out of this car. Yeah, it's not even getting overcast or anything like that. I reckon we're not going to see rain. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes for Dirksen to get back to us. I mean, the fact that that's... I mean, a big blend after you've gone down a gear still is worrying. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I mean, Doug's... he's got medium, so I don't think he'll get to the end, will he? The car, I don't think is bouncing. Doesn't feel... It might be a tiny bit. Oh, I mean, how is 130 on not easy flat? Oh, that'd be a warning, yeah. I mean, the rate we're going, we're probably going to end up a lap down. Just takes so long. Oh, I'm not crashing into anybody else. Like I said, if we get to lap 35 and they're still saying no rain, then I think we'll call it, chat. Because if we're lap 35, that means there's about half an hour left of the race. If they're still saying no rain, we just don't stand a chance, do we? And then we may as well box to retire the car. Because we can't fix the issue. We're just stuck with this lack of reliability. Yeah, let's pretend something's happened. To the lead goes Banner. We did well, though, in the first couple of races to get the points that we have. But it couldn't last forever. It was always going to go pear-shaped somewhere. It's just annoying when it happens so early on in the Grand Prix. If it happens with, like, 10 laps to go, you try and really hang on to it. But otherwise, you just can't do a lot.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Okay, so there is now rain predicted. There you go, there might be a chance.
And gap to the car in front, 13.5 seconds.
So no rain, no rain, no rain. Rain's happening 10 minutes from now. Prepare yourself. I mean, if the AI should have to pit before then as well. Dirksen might be able to get to the wet period. So he might be in a good spot. I'm enjoying it, Moyland. You've got to drive the cars very differently, but I'm really enjoying it. The lift-off and coasting is super important now. I think the way these cars drive as well suits the handling model better than the ground effect cars did. So I am really enjoying it. Like, even in a race like this where I've got huge mechanical issues and I can't really fight anybody, I'm still just enjoying doing laps. Flick steering is still a thing looking at it from the pros, but I don't think as much in races. Oh, 24 cars on the grid, I don't think causes too many issues. Oh, there we go. Hamilton's in. I haven't noticed any issues anywhere with it yet. But obviously every Formula 1 circuit is designed to have 26 cars on it. So I don't think that should be a problem. I guess the funny one would be like Vegas and stuff. You'll probably be not even at the final corner. Yeah, Monaco will be entertaining. Monaco, I will probably try and do a last question mark challenge. The AI are definitely better at Monaco, but they're still not perfect. Track limits 212. Thanks, Crisps. How am I wearing shoes? I always wear shoes when I sim race. This is what I'm used to. Yeah, we're not actually losing anything to Alonso anymore. That gap's staying at about 13 seconds. And obviously his tyres are pretty erect. It's just how much locker I'm going to put through. Oh, yeah, there, the fact we're still having to blend out so much. Oh, you know that thing I said about not losing much to Alonso? Yeah, we just lost loads. I don't even think it shows up on, like, the HUD as a mechanical issue, does it? Yeah, it doesn't even show up on the HUD as anything. If you're a new player and this happens in the game, it must be super frustrating. Because you've just got no idea why you've suddenly got slower. I need to look where I'm going. That's a penalty! Are you having a giggle? How is that a track limits penalty? That's hilarious. It's like not wearing socks. No, because these shoes are so thin as well. That, like, you can feel the pedals pretty easily through them. But I've sim raced on with shoes for years at this point. I'm driving like Logan Sargent. I mean, I won't hold up Dirks.
0 seconds.
I mean, a top 20. A top 20 for Mana doesn't sound awful on paper, does it? I said we might see what the pace is like in the rain, but if the car still is driving terribly, Because the AI normally aren't as good in the rain. So there could still be a window. Is that Williams in P3? I think it is.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, there's no issues with tyre wear because I can't drive the car quick enough. That's the problem with the tyre wear, Mark. The car's so wounded. Yeah, top 24 in the World Championship. I'll try and give Dirksen a bit of a tow. Oh, come on. Use that lip stream, Dirksen. Oh, there you go. Gasly's in. Yeah, we'll let our teammate go. No point trying to hold him up. He's the team's best chance for points today. Gasly's already out of the pits. Yeah, we're struggling. This is F1 26.
So ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate. Or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
Oh, that just a little snap oversteer mid-corner then. Yeah, I probably should make a short about that gearbox issue. Because like I said, for newcomers to the game, it is completely race ruining. And you will have no idea what's wrong. Oh, it is starting to get overcast. Like I said, we'll see what the pace is like in the rain. But I don't think we're going to be able to score anyway. Although more cars are pitting. But I think even then, we're barely going to be out ahead of like Alonso and stuff, aren't we? 200 miles an hour, not kilometers per hour. And we are able to get about 205 out of it. But this car was also damaged. There you go, Alonso's in. So I'm hoping Dirksen's got the jump on at least a few of these guys. Although he might be having some issues as well, actually, because he seems to be losing a lot of ground. Come on, can I get ahead of Ocon? That's got to be goal number 1.
Alonso is stopping
He's
now.
done it! Esteban Ocon is no more, ladies and gents. Hamilton, I don't know if he's back to P1 or not. I think he's been jumped by the McLaren. I think Piastri is still ahead of him. You can now, so I think if you buy any version of F1 25 now, it comes with the 26 DLC. I think. You'd have to double check that, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty certain it comes with the DLC. What are the teams saying about the rain?
So we're expecting rain in about
Still
10 to
15
15
minutes,
minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I mean, we'll be able to take these mediums until that period. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Ocon's come from like half a second back. And just gone. Oh, no.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time.
I'm still
Rain
like behind
in 10
Stroll.
minutes.
By quite some margin, actually. Why is Stroll having a good race? I mean, I say that he's in P17. We're on lap 36 of 53. Oh, Alonso won't be happy getting caught up behind us. This might be the first time ever that someone's had more power in an Aston Martin Honda than any other Formula 1 car. That's how bad this race is going. Ugh. Oh, I mean, look at it through. It just doesn't bite at all. Yeah, I'm hoping rain will be a bit of a lifeline, but I'm not expecting much. We might still be too far back to really do anything, but the AI do tend to suck in the rain. So that's why I'm holding on. We proved last weekend, chat, why you can't give up in this series. I thought we were down and out in Shanghai, and we still recovered for a few points. Oh, it's a drag race between Fernando and I.
Gap ahead, 3.8 seconds.
Ah! Fernando! Oh, that's a warning, of course. Ah! Thought I'd try and keep the nose there. Can we go back past him? Let's wait and see.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
I mean, I've barely got enough to get back alongside him, but we'll make it through. I'm basically just now annoying Fernando Alonso for the rest of the afternoon by the looks of things. Yeah, that's definitely getting overcast, isn't it? So where's Dirksen then? Dirksen is just ahead of Stroll. So I don't think we're going to be getting points as a team. I certainly am not, unless something wild happens. Left hook his tyres. I don't think wheeled hooking really works with the F126 cars. I never tried it. Maybe for science sake, I'll try it now with Fernando. I'll just see if he can wheel drag off other people. Wheel hook. Oh no, I might not get a chance to. Ow! Oh no, Fernando's just mugged me. Right, I can't even get back to him. Right, come on.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Yeah, I don't think it works. I think the floor and stuff is too wide. Oh, around the outside. Look at that. Oh, I barely kept it inside track limits. Sorry, Fernando. Right, let's have a look. So if I just go... Yeah, see, you can't even really do it. Oh, you menace. Fernando had enough of that. He's not messing around anymore.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Yeah, Fernando got shoved wide at turn one. He was like, yeah, you're going, mate. I don't care. I don't care.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming.
There you
so
go.
be
Rain's
careful.
on the way.
Okay, dries seem like the best.
I mean, I'm
tyre
nearly
for
a
now.
lap down. No, I don't think we can blame Fernando for that one. I was deliberately just trying to see if we could do something with the wheel hooking, but yeah, that rain will be here by the end of next lap. Like I said, we've got to see if we've got any pace in the rain. But it is frustrating when you want to do a 100% race and something completely out of your kind of control, I guess. That basically just means you're on for a very long afternoon by yourself. But that is Formula 1 sometimes. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not good, is the term we're going to use. Oh yeah, it'll be there until they get rid of Mark as an engineer. They got a few hilarious ones on these games. Well, we're back ahead of Dirksen again. It's his project not finished last. I mean, Dirksen probably could not have hit at a worse time. Especially if the rain is about to arrive. Yeah, tyres are going off as well now. Which obviously they'll fall off even quicker with the damage. Hold on to her. She's falling apart, chat, and the last thing I want to do is waste cash trying to repair this car. But, you know, again, the struggle early on will make this series all the worthwhile. A bit later on. Oh, no. You know, when we're winning world titles and things like that, we'll look back on these days, back when Mana was a new team back in the sport again, and we'll look back and go, God, look where we've come from. Look where we are now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible, chat. I'll make sure I give Dirksen a nice slipstream back into turn 1. No, I won't. I'll get wheel spin instead. Dump it. Go. Go, Dirksen. There you go, boy. Go, Joshua. Try and get to Fernando. Now, we'll get this car to the front. I can guarantee it. We will get this car in front. This will be a series on YouTube, Matt. I just haven't got the first episode edited up yet. Haven't sent it over to my editor. Hey, welcome in Flame. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change. Okay, gap to the car ahead.
I've been saying about the rain forever. Is this going to be like when it's meant to rain IRL in Formula 1 and then just never does? The game is good fun. A race like today's is rather frustrating, but the game generally is good fun. Gets us into the weekend spirit, doesn't it, chat? 53 laps of just pain and suffering. Yeah, so Dirksen is still going quicker than Fernando. Even after I accidentally crashed into him earlier on. I'm gutted, though, because I feel like Dirksen, he wouldn't have scored points or anything, but he could have had a strong race here. Could have had a really strong race. Yeah, normally, so this year I'm not doing like a video-specific My Team series at the moment, just because My Team isn't that popular. But this series is kind of like my Team one for now. I might do a little one later on in the game cycle. I haven't decided yet. I'll kind of see what the hype and the interest is like. What I might do, chat, is if we can get to like 48, then we'll be classified as a finisher, won't we? Maybe that's the goal. We'll be classified then in P20, rather than as a DNF. What we really want is it to rain, us have good speed, and then like a safety car or something, or a red flag. That's what we need to see. But I am at risk of getting lapped soon. And obviously if we get lapped, then it's completely over. Although Hamilton is back to the front, ahead of Oscar. Could today be Lewis Hamilton's day? He was leading last weekend in Shanghai until that car blew up. So he'll be praying that Ferrari don't screw him over again. Yeah, Dirksen's going about half a second a lap faster than Fernando. Project Brooks, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, round 4 of the Audi career mode should now have gone live. Round 3 of the Aston Martin career mode will be live later on this evening. Oh, come on. We only got 10 laps to go, and there's still no rain. Are they seriously going to bait me out? Oh, yeah, with this rain all day. Is that seriously EA's game plan here? Come on, just start raining. mean, how badly worn are these tyres? I guess if it doesn't rain, I'm taking these to the end. To be fair, they've actually held on quite well. Like, we've been on these tyres, what, for 24 laps-ish? They have held on spectacularly well. Like, a one-stopper Suzuka is definitely the way to go. Normally I will... Oh, there's the ring. There's the ring.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you
Talking about the
approach, and
Inters,
make
I
sure
think
you
it's
don't
too early.
speed.
It's barely started raining. Can't go Inters yet. We'll give it at least one more lap. Exactly. It was meant to rain throughout Miami. It just
Okay, here's
never
the gap that
appeared.
we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.8 seconds.
Oh, come on. I haven't done any more Forza Horizon 6 simply because I haven't had time, to be honest. I haven't really played the game much since then, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. But say, with F1 26 coming out so soon after, I've just never had much time for it. I would love to jump into it a bit more. But say, between F1 26, obviously the MotoGP series as well, I've had so much going on recently. All of the big releases for me this year have come out within like 3 weeks of each other. Which is a bit weird, but there we are.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon.
Can
so
I stay on
your
these
toes.
mediums all the way to the end, or will the track get too wet? I mean, I'm definitely going to get lapped soon. We're losing way more than a second a lap. Maybe if the AI pit, my thing will have to be to stay out this late on. So I just don't get lapped.
Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the
That's
time
normally a
being.
good omen that it's time to switch. I'm probably about 2 laps away from getting lapped. Welcome back, Real Manor Grand Prix. This is the real Manor experience, let me tell you. This is what it was like. But everybody was a fan of Manor. You always wanted to see him get a good race. Yeah, I did have quite a few plans for like Horizon 6 content, stuff I wanted to do, but it just never really happened. Or it hasn't happened yet, I should say. I'm not going to say never, but it hasn't happened yet. Create a series tomorrow, 6 PM UK time. So 3 hours from now tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, come on. I'm about to get lapped. Hamilton and Piastri are cooking. They got a Mercedes trying to chase him down. I don't know which one that is. Oh, did you get your hands on as much stuff as you could, Artified? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, it's getting slippy now. Oh, Oscar's made the move. Oh, Hamilton going back at him, though, back towards turn 1. I've got a great battle for the lead going on in my rearview mirror. Oh, and there's the blue flags, even.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah, we surely just got to try and stay on these tyres. Right, I don't want to get in these guys' way. There goes Hamilton. There goes Oscar. I like both of those guys, but I think I know which one I want to see win. And sadly, it's not the McLaren. Will they pit, though? Will I be able to get back on the lead lap? If we've got a safety car now, I'd be so upset. Ugh. Yeah, that understeer is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, I appreciate it, Brooks. I hope you're having good fun with it, sir. that was close. I really wonder if the AI are going to pick between now and the end. Maybe it could be worth a switch. We're 20 seconds back behind Dirksen. I'm not going to. I can't lose anything at this stage, can I? I think as well the damage does make the fuel saving more difficult. Hey, welcome in, Amir. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll dive in. We'll see what it's like. It's definitely raining more and more. And it's hilarious as well, just how early our pit box is.
There seems to be a problem attaching the left rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though, and let's finish this race strong.
Nothing, absolutely nothing shall go well for us today. 4.3 seconds stop.
Look after these tyres now.
I actually saw Leclerc, it felt like, won more world titles on F1 25 than Lando. Or Leclerc put up more championship runs for me. Right, let's see what the gap's like then. I think we've jumped the gun on these. But obviously they are cold originally. Whoa, yeah, that's too early. Too early for the Inters, chat. Whoa, yeah. Doing some rallycross. Like I said, we'll get to lap 48, so we're classified. But I think we'll call it there. There's not a lot else we can do. Hulkenberg's in. Are the AI now pitting? Ooh. Hulkenberg has gone hards. Yeah, so Hulkenberg is pit, but he stayed on the dries. Why has he gone to hards with 7 laps to go? Has he got no more tyres? Yeah, we'll do one more lap. Like I said, we'll make sure we're classified as a finisher. But a painful race. A very, very painful race here at Suzuka. But again, not really a lot I can do about it. When we get that issue, there's nothing we can do to fix it. So, whoa, the fact we made it this far is probably quite an achievement. With all the understeer and everything else. But that, like I said, that's the way racing goes sometimes, chat. Not every race will be perfect. Not every race can go your way. Sometimes you've just got to dig deep, grit your teeth, and get on with it. Sometimes you just got to understeer. And understeer a lot. I'm still running 110 AI for F1 26. I feel like they're slightly better, but not much. Oh no, we didn't get another warning.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard
Yeah, Max
tyres.
tends to
Car
retire
ahead,
in
they're
my
on
own
the hard
F1 25
compound.
saves. Although it was in my driver career mode, the fact he went to V-Carb was just hilarious. But yeah, we'll bring the car in at the end of this lap, chat. I said, we'll tick over to lap 48, just the way the start line is. But a painful day. A very, very painful day. But like I said, when you lose about 3 seconds a lap through no fault of your own, you can't really do a lot else with it. You know, it's not a track where, you know, it's not like Monaco where I could try and just park the bus all day or anything like that. We were just completely screwed. Just, you know, bad luck, bad RNG. A new car in the game with no durability upgrades on it. But that's just the way racing goes sometimes. But yeah, we'll peel in now. We'll get the car retired. Like I said, we're a classified finisher if we get on lap 48. Rain's going to get worse and worse as well. Oh, I've clicked the wrong button. I clearly don't want to retire from this race. But yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll retire. A bit of a shame. But like I said, we'll be classified, so we did as good as we could in a lot of that race. Maybe they'll actually leave the car there.
We had an issue attaching the left front
Of
wheel,
course,
but it's not
another
ideal,
issue.
but let's try and put that behind us and
I've
get back into this
retired the
race.
car, and they're still having issues.
And once again, wins.
Well, it all came good in the end for
Oh,
them,
there you
but it
go,
wasn't an
Hamilton.
easy start. Not
After
the most
not winning
straightforward
last
of
weekend,
days,
chat, he's going to
but
do it
I
here.
think it
Fair
showed
play.
Great strength in an athlete, as a driver, when you can overcome a day like this and walk away still with a victory.
And it's
Yeah,
time
Lewis
for that
win. A
special
Lewis win
moment
is good
for
to
our
see.
special three today.
Like I said,
The
he should have won
podium
last weekend at
awaits our
Suzuka,
top three
Shanghai,
finishes.
but got
It's a
robbed with a
familiar
mechanical
sight in
failure.
Formula One.
So that is
Here
win
it
number
is
106
once
for
again.
Lewis.
Lewis Hamilton
Glorious.
with the trophy held high,
Glorious.
celebrating a masterful
Yes, thank
victory.
you, Repo. I will have a look at the Leclerc incident. I had forgot about that. We'll go take a look what happened to Leclerc, chat, before we finish the stream. So, Antonelli on the podium as well, so he was the one chasing down the McLaren and Lewis. So, Antonelli's having a good
And
run.
with that, we wrap up
Early
another
on.
weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, there we go then. It looks like the rain was never quite enough for the AI to decide to peel into the pit lane, but it's Lewis Hamilton from 4th on the grid who is victorious this weekend. Oscar Piastri pushed him all the way to the flag, but only good enough for P2. Ahead of Antonelli, Max Verstappen and George Russell inside your top 5. Great drive by Carlos Sainz to beat out Lando Norris. Liam Lawson with more points for VCARB as well. So he's really getting into the swing of things early on. With Colapinto and Gasly for Alpine picking up the final points paying positions as well. It was quite a race of attrition though, here from Suzuka. Obviously we were technically classified 6 laps down in the end. Hulkenberg as well, 1 lap down. Isaac Hadjar, Bottas, Leclerc and Alex Albon that all failed to see the checkered flag. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon out for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, there we go, chat. Right, let's go take a look. What happened to Leclerc? I'm intrigued to see what happened to Charlie Boy. Where was he? He started up in 3rd, didn't he? So, like I said, I think what happened is he probably ran wide through the second Degner, got on the curb, and then just binned it, full throttled it into the inside wall. That's my prediction, is what I'm going to say. So he's made his way through Dunlop, no issues there. See, the Ferrari's pretty good. That's another thing, chat, I'll point out in a second once we've done this. So fine through the first Degner. Little bit of understeer, yep. Told you. Told you. Exactly. Exactly what Leclerc's done. Here's one that'll really annoy you, chat, if you drive the Ferrari on the game. If I go cockpit cam. For some reason, the dash on the Ferraris make it fit inside the thing. It folds down on both sides slightly. So it's like staring at a triple monitor setup where the 2 monitors on the side are like angled down. So it kind of looks like a sad face on the Ferrari dash, which is quite funny. So yeah, you can just see there it's sloped on either side. It's almost like, yeah, it's a curved monitor on the Ferrari dash, which is quite weird as well. But there we go. That's what happened to Leclerc. We'll have a look at it from cockpit cam. Just tipped it in, understeer, oversteer, full throttle. F126 AI in a nutshell. Just flies himself at a wall. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So that's what happened to Leclerc then. I believe the other 3 obviously were just all mechanicals, so it is quite interesting that there does seem to be more mechanicals on F126. But there we go though, chat. We'll find someone to raid over on Twitch. A massive, massive thank you though to everybody that came by on the short format stuff. I do appreciate you guys. Like I said, tomorrow night, CS. Be here for that. That's going to be an interesting one as well. I'm very much looking forward to it. But thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. Right. I think last time I looked, Ches was live on Twitch, wasn't he? So you might have to raid Ches. Is he still live? Let's have a look. I don't believe he is. Oh, that's a shame. Who do I raid, chat? Ponden's doing some... Oh no, Ches is on FIFA now. We'll raid Ponder. We'll raid Ponder. He's doing some Monaco preview stuff. He always does. He does some great IRL F1 streams. But yeah, a disappointing race. A very disappointing race. But that's to be expected early on in this series. Have a good one, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you tomorrow for CS as well. And yeah, we'll be back. Like I said, well, tomorrow for CS. I'll make sure I drop a schedule in the Discord. It'll probably be Monday. Either Monday or Tuesday. We'll be back with the next stream as well. So, yeah. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. I'll see you soon.